guys, this is Matt speaking for another video with you guys today. Just want to let you know I went and saw the new Dune movie over the weekend, Dune Part Two. Ended up seeing it up in Fresno and on the IMAX screen with Spartan there. And let's just say it was a wonderful experience. Since the first time we saw the first Dune, we decided we wanted to go see this again in the IMAX screen, considering the experience that we had had before. So we ended up catching an 11 p.m. screening of the movie, and the experience was very pleasant. Everybody, and I would say about the theater was probably about maybe 75% full. It wasn't at complete capacity. Everybody was out to go check the movie out. There was even cosplayers as well. Usually me and Spartan will head to Lemoore Cinemas, or sometimes even the Cinemark Movies 8. And if we're not going there, that's usually where we go. We hit the Regal up in Fresno. So, like I said, we caught the 11 p.m. screening, and we caught it on the big old giant IMAX screen, which was visually beautiful as it can be. The sound quality is very great too. I guess I should let you, before I really go deep dive into talking about the movie and things, I should kind of tell you my history with Dune, considering this is probably my first Dune related video for you guys today. Growing up, I'd always seen the cover of the 1984 Dune, the David Lynch Dune. And I always thought the cover looked really cool, but it was just one of those things like, oh, I'll get around to watching it eventually, or, whatever. But I had heard things about it. And so when I met Spartan, I think we had a conversation about sci-fi movies at one time. And all of a sudden, it's like, have you watched Dune before? And I go, no, I haven't seen it. I've only seen like the poster art and things. And just when I've gone into like video stores, I've seen the cover for it. And she goes, oh, you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. And watching the old Dune, I really quite enjoyed it for the time that it was made in. I thought it was, for the budget that they had, it was quite ambitious. I thought the performances in that were pretty cool. It was a lot of fun. It was rooted in the elements of what it was, which was the sci-fi and fantasy. So I really dug it a lot. So then fast forward to Dune Part 1, where ironically around the same time I had watched the 84 Dune, the reboot came out, and which I very much enjoyed. I was a big fan of the visuals. I was a big fan of all the sound design and things, and the performances were really good. It felt honestly like a sci-fi movie that was rooted in reality. It felt like if these events were to happen, that's how they would exactly happen, and it just felt so grounded. It was really a great experience. And the first thing I have to tell you is, watching Dune Part 2, I had a great time with it. It was great, and my experience with Dune Part 2 was similar to the experience I had in the first one. And what can I say? Again, the performances across the board were great. The visuals were very beautiful. Denis Villeneuve, the guy who directed the movie, he had a great way of meshing the CGI with everything in the film, which kind of seemed like it meshed very well, like it actually existed within that world. And seeing it on an IMAX screen, which what the movie was made for, was a real treat too. Just visually being able to see all the details and the fine lines and everything, it was just a really nice experience. Also, the sound there too as well was wonderful. It felt like you were actually immersed in the movie. It felt like you were actually there. It felt like you were on the sands of Arrakis, on this adventure with the characters. And like I said, I had a great time with it. It was a lot of fun. And again, like the first Dune movie, obviously keeping in keeping up with the previous tone of the first one. That one felt it like it was in reality, which made the scenes a little bit more cooler than, made them a lot more cooler and pretty sweet. Um, it was about, I would say, from what it felt like, it was probably about, I imagine it was probably about a 2 hour and 45 minute movie, which didn't feel like it at all by any means. So, it felt like it was an in and out kind of situation. Hopefully they follow through with the Dune Messiah. I'm kind of curious to see about that, see what that's all about. Um, it rounds out the whole Paul Atreides arc of Dune. I would love to check it out and see where that goes, And honestly, it's kind of made me want to go back and revisit, or it's going to want to make me go back and visit the books. Um, because I believe there's like 5 or 6 of them, and I'd kind of like to see the differences between the film and the books, and maybe the books can provide maybe a little bit more insight on what the story is all about, so it can make those viewing experiences a lot better. But yeah, if you guys ever get a chance to go watch the movie, you guys should definitely watch it in IMAX on the biggest screen possible with a great sound system. Hey guys, I just wanted to say thank you for watching my Dune Part 2 video. Um, if you liked it, please hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. There'll be plenty more where that came from. Typically, as of lately, I'll be putting out videos anywhere from 1 to 2 times a week, depending on my work schedule for the most part. But I just want to say again, thank you very much, and you guys have a great day.